This is our yoga flow. Again, just a set of blocks for today's class. We're going to get started today in a child's pose. So draw your knees wide, sinking your hips back towards your heels, reaching your arms long to the top of the mat. You're welcome to place a block underneath your forehead or even underneath your palms for a deeper stretch across your shoulders. Finding length with each breath that you take in, expanding your ribs, belly, and lungs. Holding the length of your fingertips as you exhale, sinking your hips towards your heels. Belly rise on your inhale, belly falls on your exhale. Setting an intention for class today, maybe just letting go, melting further into your mat, into your practice. Big breath in, big breath out, let it all go. On your next breath in, fill all the way to the top, belly, ribs, and lungs. Once you arrive to the top, sealing your lips, and now breathing in and out through your nose, creating heat within your body, using only your breath. Maybe pressing your tongue to the roof of your mouth, for Ujjayi-like breathing, big inhale, big exhale. On your next breath in, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Your left palm can come to the inside of the right, or gently planting your left palm on top of the right palm. Rotate your left shoulder closer towards the floor to deepen that sensation. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, walk back through center. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, hands this time, walk over to the left, right palm side by side, or palm over palm for a deeper stretch. Maybe rotating your right shoulder closer towards the floor. Maybe backing off to lessen that sensation. Inhale, walk your hands back through center. Hold it for the exhale. On your next breath in, flip your palms in towards one another. Bring your palms to touch the crown of your head. Stay here or begin to draw your thumbs towards the nape of your neck for a deeper tricep stretch. Pressing into your elbows, sinking your hips towards your heels. On your next inhale, reach your fingers long. Inhale, rise up to tabletop, stacking your shoulders over your wrist, knees under your hips, coming into a tabletop position. Tucking your toes, draw your navel towards the floor. Inhale, gaze up, look up, spread your collarbone wide. On your exhale, press into the tops of your feet, round your spine, bringing your gaze toward your navel. Inhale, tuck your toes, tailbone to the sky. Spread your fingers wide, gaze up, look up. Exhale, let it all go. Pressing away, creating space between your shoulder blades. Moving here through tabletop, cat and cow with your breath. Gently returning back to a neutral spine. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body, covering and holding. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, thread your right arm all the way under and through. Plant your right hand. Allow your right cheek or ear to come towards the floor or a block. Continuing to press into your left hand, feeling the length in your left hip flexor. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, plant your right hand under your right shoulder. Inhale, left arm to the sky, gaze up, look up. Exhale, thread your left arm under the right side body, hovering and holding tailbone to the sky. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, draw your left arm all the way through, planting your left palm to the sky, allow your left cheek or ear to come towards the floor. Right arm remains boxed out. Continuing to press into your right hand, inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, release your left hand. Tucking your toes, walk your hands up, palm print forward, lift your hips to the sky, coming into our first downward facing dog of the evening. Begin to pedal out your heels, deep bend and extend. Bending one knee at a time, lifting and lowering the heels. Maybe allowing your hips to sway from left to right. Biceps hugging towards your ears, gaze continues towards the tops of your thighs. Inhale, lift both heels to the sky. Exhale, lower them over to the right side, gazing under your right arm. Inhale, lift your heels to the sky. Exhale, lower them over to the left side, gazing under your left arm. Inhale, back to center. Deep bend in both the knees, pedal, pedal, pedal. Holding the bend in your knees, walk your feet towards your wrists, coming to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins, crown of your head pulling away from your tailbone, collarbone wide. On your next exhale, forward fold, release all the way down. Sandwiching your rib cage towards your thighs. And grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll. Maybe finding stillness. A gentle sway from one side to the other. Gently sway back through center, release your hands towards the floor. Slowly rise all the way up. Mountain pose, arms by your side, feet directly under your hips, pinkies in, thumbs out. Gently close your eyes, grounding through all 3 points of your feet. One more breath here. Gently flutter your eyes open if they were closed. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bind your hands, releasing your thumb and index finger for a steeple grip. Inhale, arms overhead. Squeezing your ears with your biceps. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend to the right, bump the hips to the left. Stacking the left shoulder directly over the right. Inhale, back to center. Lengthen. Exhale, side bend to the left, bump the hips to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release your hands to your lower back. Fingertips facing down. Toe your feet to hips distance. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Press your hips forward. Gaze up the diagonal. Maybe continue to draw your gaze on an imaginary line directly above you. Come back to center. Slide your hands on the back side of your legs, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands on your shoulders. Step your feet back, coming into a high plank. Option to lower the knees at any time. Exhale, lower all the way down. Once you arrive, untuck your toes. Pressing to the tops of your feet, little to no weight in your palms. Inhale, mini cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, squeeze and lift, mini cobra. Exhale, lower back down. One more time. Inhale, squeeze and lift. Engage the back side of your body. Maybe lift your palms. Lower your palms, lower your chest. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press up, full cobra. Gazing up towards the sky. Option to hover your thighs, upward facing dog or cobra. Come through tabletop or tuck your toes, coming directly to downward facing dog. Pedaling out your heels, deep bend and extend to one knee at a time. Big breath in, big breath out. With a deep bend in both of your knees, walk your feet towards your wrist, coming to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, sink your hips, find your chair. Arms sweep forward. You can also cactus your arms. Inhale, both arms reach forward. Exhale, right arm sweeps back and forward. Exhale, left arm sweeps back and forward. One more time, each side, right arm and forward, left side. Both arms forward. Lift the heels, sweep the arms back, drinking bird, coming onto your tippy toes. Exhale, lower your heels, reach arms forward. Let's repeat that 2 more times. Inhale, drinking board. Lifting the heels, sweep the arms back, engage the quads. Exhale, lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, reach for your toes. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop back, coming into your high plank. Exhale, lower down, full chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Pedal, 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 deep bend, deep extend. Gaze towards your hands, deep bend in both of your knees, step or hop, coming into a forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Come right into your chair, sink your hips down low. Right arm sweeps back. And forward, left arm. And forward, drinking bird, sweep both arms back, heels lift. And lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. Sweep your right arm back as your left leg also draws back. Revolve lunge, lifting your chest. Reach your right arm forward, both arms overhead, high crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lightning crescent, hinge forward, sweep both arms back. Inhale, rise. Open up, find your warrior 2, deep bend that front right knee. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, warrior 2. Very nice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, lift. Find the deepest bend, that right knee, settle into your warrior 2. Extend aside, release your right elbow to your right thigh. Left bicep hugs your left ear. Gazing up towards that left arm. You can also hover the right arm. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, straighten the right leg, reverse your triangle. Left arm down your left leg, or tuck it around towards your right hip. High five that wall behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release your arms to the horizon. Bump your hips back, reach forward. Draw your right arm down, left arm to the sky, find your triangle pose. Gazing up to challenge your balance, or down to add balance. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your warrior, bend into your right knee. Tick-tock your arms, right arm to the sky, left arm low. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel down, frame your right foot. Step your right foot back. Find your flow. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bring the gaze to the top of the mat. Step or hop your feet to your wrists. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up into your chair. Sink the hips low. Left arm sweeps back first. And forward, right arm. And forward, drinking bird. Both heels lift, both arms sweep back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, lower. Draw your left arm back. Right leg steps back. Find your revolve lunge. Gazing over your left hip. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent, hinge forward, sweep both arms back. Inhale, rise. Open up, warrior two. Deep bend that left knee. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, deep bend, warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, lift. Find the deepest bend, that left knee, get nice and cozy. Release your left elbow to your left knee, extended side. Reach those right fingertips forward. Option to hover that left arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, straighten your left leg, reverse your triangle. Right arm down, your right leg, or tuck it towards your left hip. High five that wall behind you. Inhale, shoulders over your hips, arms to the horizon. Bump your hips back, reach forward. Left arm down, right arm to the sky. Find your triangle. Left hand can hover in space, the inside of your left leg, or on a block. Big breath in. On your exhale, bend into your left knee, reverse your warrior. Gaze up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel down, frame your left foot, pivot your right toes. Step your left foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Pedal it out, deep bend, deep extend. We're going to add on a part to the middle, and then we'll piece it all together. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. Circle out your right ankle. Switch directions. Kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, step your knee in toward your nose. Step your foot between your palms. Left hand on the floor, reach your right arm to the sky. Left hand can be on the floor or on a block. Inhale, circle out your right wrist. Circle out your shoulder, forwards and backwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap your left hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift and stay. Twisted lunge. Or to find horizon lunge, pivot to the outer edge of each foot. Dip your left hip down, reaching your right fingertips back. We'll all come back. Twisted lunge. Plant your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Runner's lunge. Step your right foot back. Come into your flow. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee, stack your hip. Opening up that left hip flexor. Circle out your ankle, wiggle your toes. Kick your left leg straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Runner's lunge. Right hand on the inside of your left foot on the floor on a block. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Circle out your left wrist. Circle out your shoulder, forwards and backwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale, for the knee, you'll tap your right hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, lift. Find length through your right fingertips. Stay here. Pivot to your right hip. Reach your left hand back. Horizon lunge on this side. We'll all come back to twisted lunge. Plant your left hand to the outside of your left foot. Step your left foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale, we'll all be back to downward facing dog. All right, let's put those pieces together. We'll take out some of the pulsing. Big breath in. Big breath out. Gaze towards your fingers, step or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise up, find your chair. Sink your hips, pulse it for 3. That's 2. Last one, drinking bird, heels elevated, both arms back. And forward once more. And lift. Draw your right arm back. Step your left foot back, revolve lunge. Exalted lunge. Take your right arm down, left arm to the sky. Exhale, cartwheel, left hand down, twisted lunge. Stay here or pivot to the outer edge for horizon lunge. Inhale, we'll all meet back to twisted lunge. Sweep your right arm down, runner's lunge, both arms rise up, high crescent. We're back on track. Exhale, lightning crescent, peer over your right toes. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, lift, big star one time. Exhale, warrior two. Extended side, reach forward, opt to lower that right arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel forward. Find your triangle pose. Gazing down or up. Change here. You're welcome to stay in triangle if you want to come into half moon. Press off that left foot, bend into your right knee. Right hand comes down to the floor or a block. Flexing your left toes. Now your left leg can be lower or it can be higher. We're opening up that left hip. Gazing down for balance or up to challenge your balance. One more breath here. On your next exhale, if you're in half moon, bend into your right knee. Plant your left foot, hold that right knee bent. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel down. Bring your right foot, step your right foot back, hovering or lower the knees. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Pedal, 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 big breath in. Big breath out. We're right on time. We're going to repeat that on the left side. Look to the top of the mat. Step or hop your feet towards your wrists, coming to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Up dog your chest, collarbone wide. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rise up, sinking the hips down low, coming right into your chair. Drinking bird, heels lift, arms sweep back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Draw your left arm back. Right leg sweeps back, left leg is forward. Revolve lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, exalted lunge. Left arm down, right arm to the sky. Bend deeper into that left knee. Exhale, cartwheel your right hand down to the inside of your left foot. On the floor on a block, twisted lunge. Stay here or find horizon lunge as you dip that right hip down. Inhale, we'll all meet back to twisted lunge. Left hand comes down to meet the right. Inhale, rise up. High crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent. Hinge forward here over the left toes. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Deep bend that left knee. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, deep bend. Settle into that left knee, extended side. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Right arm down your right leg or tuck it around. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tick-tock the hands, triangle pose. Left arm down, right arm to the sky. You are welcome to stay here, stacking the right shoulder directly over the left. If you want to find half moon, bend into your left knee. Press off of your right foot. Bring your left hand a foot or two in front of your left toes. On the floor or on a block. And just breathing, triangle pose or half moon. If you're in triangle pose, hold there for one more breath. If you're in half moon, bend into your left knee, plant your right foot. Keep the bend in that left knee, reverse your warrior. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel down, frame your left foot. Step your left foot back. Come into your flow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back to down dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gently release your knees towards the mat. Sweep your feet around to the top of the mat. Grabbing a block if you have one handy between your palms. Reaching your legs out long, flex your toes, shoulders stacked directly over your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly draw the back side of your body into the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Reaching for your toes continuously, chin to chest. Heels continue to dig into your mat. Lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. Tap that block overhead. Bring that block back in front. Walk your heels in towards your hips. Squeeze your glutes. Press into the soles of your feet. On the lowest setting, place that block gently under your hips. Allowing your hips to melt into that block. Opening up the front side of your body. Big breath in. Big breath out. Left knee bent, extend your right leg long. Pressing the sole of your right foot into the floor, toes to the sky. Continuing to lengthen the right side. Now reaching the left leg to meet the right. Both heels digging into the floor, toes to the sky. Keeping your left leg long, walk your right heel back in towards the block. Knee to the sky. Single leg stretch on the left side. Draw your left foot in to meet the right. And now bring both legs to the sky for supported legs up the wall. Maybe reaching your fingers towards your toes, adding some movement, circling out your wrists and your ankles. Everything moving, all class. Back to the floor, knees to the sky. Once your feet arrive, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Set your block off to the side. Draw your knees into your chest, curling yourself into a tight ball. You can grab a hold of your shins, the back side of your thighs. Maybe grabbing a hold of opposite elbows, whatever is comfortable for you. Maybe finding a gentle rock from left to right. Gently sway back through center. Bring the soles of the feet up towards the sky. Knees tracking wide, avoiding your rib cage. Continuing to grab the back side of your thighs, the outer edge of your calf, or the inside or outside edge of your foot for happy baby. Maybe find a gentle sway once again from side to side. Continually pressing your lower back into the mat. You find that your lower back begins to rise off of the floor. Lower your grip closer towards your hips. Gently sway back through center. Right foot stays to the sky. Extend your left leg long, flexing your left toes. Release your right foot, calf or thigh. Bind your hands on your right shin, bringing your right heel close in towards your right glute. When removing, pose on the right side. Gently release your bind. Using the guidance of your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Draw that right knee across your midline over to the left side. Your knee can tap the floor, a block, or gently hover in space. Maybe you reach your right arm long if you have the space. Those shoulders grounded into the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Left leg remains long. Right knee is bent as you bring the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Flying tree pose. letting go of any tension that you may be holding in your hips, in your right knee, or in your glutes. Plant your right foot on the floor, flex your left toes, inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh, draw that left knee away from your body. Walk your right heel in closer towards your glutes. Cactus your arms, open up the front side of your chest. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, figure four bridge. Exhale, lower back down. Allow your knees to fall over to the right, continuing to hold that figure four stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, knees over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Gently lift your right foot off the floor, allowing your right knee to come over your hip. Still with that figure four, if that's comfortable. You can reach your hands to the back side of your right thigh for reclined pigeon pose. Great opportunity for a strap here as well. Head, neck, and shoulders can stay tucked. To deepen the stretch, continue to pull your right knee into your chest as you lower your head, neck, and shoulders towards your mat. Gently release the bind of your strap or your right thigh. Plant your right foot on the floor, left foot meets the right. Draw your knees back into your chest and then coming right into your happy baby. Knees drawing wide, avoiding your rib cage, soles of your feet to the sky. Finding stillness or maybe gently rocking from side to side. Sway back through center, left foot to the sky, extend your right leg long. Single leg happy baby, feeling the stretch in the front right hip flexor. Release your left foot, calf or thigh. Bind your hands on your left shin for wind removing pose. Allowing your left heel to come closer in towards your glutes. Gently release the bind of your shin. Using your right hand to the outside of your left knee, draw that left knee across your midline over to the right side. That left knee can hover in space, tap the floor, or gently rest on and block. To deepen the sensation, you can reach your left arm long, gazing over your left shoulder, for supine twist on the left side. Inhale, come back to center, right leg remains long. Bringing the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg for reclined tree on this side. Releasing your lower back, releasing your left ankle. Plant your left foot on the floor, flex your right toes. Right foot reaches towards the ceiling, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Press your right knee away from your midline. Walking your left heel closer in towards your glutes, cactus your arms. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, figure four bridge. Exhale, lower all the way down. Big breath in. Exhale, allow your knees to fall over to the left, holding that figure four if it's comfortable. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Still with that figure four, option for a strap here. Lift your left knee, drawing it over your left hip, shin parallel to the floor. Maybe binding your hands behind your left thigh. Tucking your chin in towards your chest or drawing your left knee closer in toward your left shoulder. Recline pigeon on the right side. Gently release your bind of your thigh or strap. Plant your left foot. Plant your right foot to meet the left. Reach your arms and legs long in opposite direction. Full body stretch, reaching, creating a tiny arch in your lower back. Arms reaching long overhead, toes to the opposite wall. On your next breath, come into your final resting pose for Shavasana. You can allow the toes to fall open, allowing the front of the hips to release. Arms by your side, or maybe bringing one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Coming back to your breath, back to your intention. Relaxing your forehead, the space between your eyebrows. Relaxing your jaw. Settling into your space. Gently begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your body, back into your breath. Tuck your knees into your chest, curling yourself into a tight ball. Crossing one ankle over the other and gently rocking forwards and backwards as many times as you need for a gentle spinal massage. When you're ready, coming up to a comfortable seat at the center of your mat. To further open up your hips, you can place a block underneath your sacrum. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. I invite you to bow as we bring our thumbs to our third eye. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. The light, love, and yogi in me honors, cherishes, and respects the light, love, and yogi in each and every one of you. Thank you for tolerating my dog's barking. Namaste.